All right, ladies and gentlemen, the party is started. The MTI Business Opportunity is now live. We're ready to rock and roll. But before we dive into the meat and potatoes, the goodies, and all that phenomenal information on how you can stack your Bitcoin, the information shared in this presentation is not to be considered as financial advice. As members of MTI, we are not financial advisors. We are merely sharing our personal experience of this opportunity, okay? So whoever invited you to this call is just simply sharing what has MTI done for them. That's all we're here for. And there is no guarantee that you will experience any or the same results as myself or any of the other MTI members. Everybody works differently, okay? So with that being said, I want to introduce our first guest speaker, Mr. Joel Santiago out of Florida. This guy is a beast. This guy has been in the industry for a very, very long time, extremely successful. He's a serial entrepreneur. He is a Bitcoin advocate. He is just one of the most incredible human beings I've ever been able to talk to on a daily basis. And I'm telling you guys, he is on a mission to do, let me tell you guys something, #1,000,000 members in 6 months. That's our new check. Because we're serious about this. We're about to revolutionize the whole entire financial institutions on a global scale. Bitcoin today, we have the vehicle to take us there. So without further ado, I want to introduce our top leader, one of our top leaders here, presenters and trainer, Mr. Joel Santiago. Are you there, sir?
Yes, my brother. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. The floor is yours. Let's go.
Let's go, my man. I'm super pumped. MTI members, right now, while I go over a brief introduction, I want you guys to go ahead, send out a message. If you're stranded and it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, who are the 5 people that you're going to call without question that you know are going to come to your aid at 3 o'clock in the morning? Well, those are the people that you're going to want to send a text message to. If you're an MTI, just letting them know, hey, I'm winning. I have a passive income, growing my Bitcoin, a vehicle that's been helping me. Join me on this call right now because it could benefit you too. Okay, so while I go over my introduction, you guys share that. Ladies and gentlemen, there's 747 people on this call right now, and I'm not going to make you wait any longer. My name is Joel Santiago. I'm out of Orlando, Florida, and as Scott mentioned, I'm just blessed to be one of the leaders here with what has been the best financial decision that me, my wife, and my family have made in our entire entrepreneurial career. And I'm not boasting. I'm not speaking hype. Those are the facts. We're going to get into the presentation. You guys are going to see exactly why MTI has well over 100. Can you guys hear me?
Yep, now we can.
My bad. So I'm not even going to go into my introduction because it really doesn't matter. It's the new person that's here that matters. So before I get into this introduction, for the new member, for the new prospect, whether you're watching this now or you're watching the recording later, I'm going to ask for you to be open-minded. We're going to go over a lot of information. Most of it might go over your head, but just know that everybody here is winning. And then the second thing is go ahead, take down some notes so that you can circle back with the person that invited you to answer those questions and get you started immediately. Now, for the members that are out there, which I know we have well over, I would say at least 300 out of the 700 have to be MTI members, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to ask the 300 to 400 to 500 members that are here in MTI for some participation. If you guys are having the best experience here in MTI, if you've chosen to plant your flag here in MTI and have had just an amazing experience, put a 7 in the chat right now. I think it's important that the prospect, the new person that's here, sees that not only are we growing our Bitcoin, but we have a community of like-minded individuals. We're passionate about this opportunity, and MTI has made that possible. So I'm going to jump into the introduction. I'm going to jump into this presentation. And again, I welcome you and I thank you guys for attending. MTI, or Mirror Trading International, for those of us that have been living under a rock over the last 15 months, is the company that's been changing lives globally. Company launched April 2019. Scott and I didn't join until around September. We don't live with regrets, but if we did, that'd be at the top of the list. Now, the visionary, the CEO, the founder behind this amazing system is a gentleman by the name of Johann Steinbach. And when I tell you servant leadership is truly embodied in this gentleman, that's an understatement. Okay. I work my ass off to build this because it's changed my life. And for me, it's really rewarding to know that we have a founder and a visionary that continues to work hard, if not harder than we are, remains available, and continues to position the right people so that we can continue to grow and win. Well, it's Johann Steinbach, and a gentleman that, again, I'm honored to run under. Registered company, 100% compliant with all the laws and regulations out in South Africa. We offer a crypto trading service. This is not financial advice. We're not financial advisors, simply sharing our testimonial, our experience here. And the main offices are in South Africa, Stellenbosch, South Africa. So now let's jump into the good stuff. Values and service. MTI offers an opportunity for us to grow our Bitcoin portfolio. Plain and simple. That's to break it down in a nutshell. It's a trading service with Bitcoin as the base currency. So everything that gets in, everything that goes out into Bitcoin or into MTI is strictly Bitcoin. And we pride ourselves in consistency and transparency, not only from the trading, which I'm going to show you guys here shortly, but I definitely have to tip my hat to the entire leadership, to the entire community that we have that's responsible for the 140,000 members, because the support, the love that we have is just as powerful as the system that we have that's growing our Bitcoin. I love our members. As you guys can see, we're one big family. Why Bitcoin, you might ask? Well, ladies and gentlemen, again, not financial advice, but the Santiago family are positioned because we believe that the long haul of Bitcoin, within the next 10 years, we're going to experience a $1 million Bitcoin. Okay, that's my perspective, not financial advice. But now let's go over some factual data. If you had Bitcoin back in January and you had it today, well, folks, guess what? You would have experienced over 65% growth. Yep, that's the growth of your Bitcoin. That's what we've experienced from January to now, not including what we had to grow our Bitcoin with MTI. Now, the life of Bitcoin has gone from nothing in value all the way up 55,000% to where it's at today. And we're going to show you, as we continue this presentation, some of the growth that Bitcoin, as well as our members, have experienced as a result of this booming industry, as a result of the digital economy that we're in right now. Okay, so if you do your due diligence, you're going to see that I'm not crazy. Finally, people are seeing that for the last 5 years, what I've been saying about Bitcoin has taken place. And I'm not crazy. And I'm sure if you do enough due diligence, you'll agree with me. But if not, hey, I'll remain crazy. Now, as the price of Bitcoin fluctuates, as I mentioned, we don't control that. It goes up, it goes down. It's a bit volatile. But again, in the long term, it's looking promising. So we don't control that. If it goes up, it goes down. So will our BT capital that we have in MTI, because, of course, it's Bitcoin. Now, the trades are conducted on our behalf Monday through Friday. They definitely vary because it's real trading that takes place. There's no guarantees. And the amazing thing about these daily trades that we experience, apart from the growth, is the full disclosure statement that we receive on a daily basis. So what does that mean? For us Forex traders that have knowledge of that market, we can look on the chart, crypto traders, we can look on the chart to see the trades that are executed on our behalf, whether they're winning, whether they're losing, as well as our Bitcoin capital growing or decreasing as a result of the losing trades, okay? Now, that's amazing. The transparency with that, the disclosure with that is amazing. And the opportunity, as I mentioned before, to grow our Bitcoin is like something I've never seen before. Now, as we go over the hypothetical potential towards the future, just know there's no guarantees based upon the past results in regards to the trading. But one thing is guaranteed, and that's the future of Bitcoin. So for those of us that are questioning, man, is Bitcoin a scam, or is Bitcoin going to be valued at zero? Is it going to, you got to do your research, and you're going to see that you're way off course. But God bless you, okay? Now, the MTI trading software exclusive to MTI members. If you're not an MTI, I'm sorry, you can't get it. We're trading crypto from Monday to Friday, and the account's base currency is Bitcoin, as I mentioned. So everything in and out of MTI is Bitcoin, okay? And you guys have 100%, we have 100% control of our capital. Daily profits automatically added to our trading pool makes it extremely easy for us to just basically look and observe and not have to worry about sending the profits to the trading pool balance so they can be traded the very next day. Nope, it's automatically done for you. I mentioned before that the trading varies. It's real trading. We execute anywhere from 400 to 800 trades per day. The system does. Half of those are losing, half of them are winning, and have well over 450 trading days with one negative trading day. So it just shows that the track record speaks for itself. But again, the trading day varies because it's real trading that's taking place, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what separates us from the others, apart from the system, the community, and its visionaries, is the fact that it's 100% for free to be a member, to participate here in MTI. So yes, it's free. Don't think it's too good to be true. It's free. We have 140,000 members currently, well over 1,000 members joining on a daily basis. Now, it requires Bitcoin in order to participate, but MTI doesn't take your Bitcoin, doesn't touch your Bitcoin. It goes into the pool and provides the system absolutely free. Also, there's no deposit or withdrawal fees. Free. You can deposit today, experience the profits, don't like it, withdraw tomorrow. You're not going to be subjected to any penalties, fees, and you'll be able to withdraw your entire principal, your entire Bitcoin, as well as the profits if you choose to. And the profits are generated 100% from trades. It's sustainable. It's a sustainable business. So if there's no profits generated from trade, well, guess what? There's going to be nothing to be paid out. Okay, so that's the reality of the business. But again, there's a reason why we have 140,000 members currently, ladies and gentlemen, is because we're doing something right, doing something phenomenally right. Now, this is the part of the presentation that I love the most because it shows the foundation of MTI as well as the mindset and the heart of our founder, okay, Johann Steinbach. If you look, these are the trading profits and how they're allocated on a Monday to Friday basis. So daily, if you look at the trading profits on the right side of the graph, on the right side of the pie, which is the biggest piece, that goes to the members. So out of the profits, 100% of the profits that's allocated on a daily basis, given that it's a daily profitable day, then out of the 100% that's achieved, 40% of that goes to the members. Most members don't refer, don't recruit. That's optional. You don't have to do that. You're going to win regardless as long as you're in the game, as long as you have your Bitcoin here. Folks, this was the vision in the beginning, and what I love the most about it is it's still here. They've enhanced the platform, provided many more resources and tools to make it easier for us to win here in MTI, but they never compromised the vision. So as we've grown, as we're over 140,000 members, I take pride and comfort and excitement in knowing that Johann hasn't changed his mindset, okay? So the bulk of it goes to the little guy. Then you have the binary bonuses, the leadership bonuses, which Sherry's going to go over shortly. And then the trading software, which does the heavy lifting for us. But if you guys look, MTI is walking away with a very humble 10%. MTI eats after you guys eat, after providing everything. So it's like MTI goes out, slays, gets the food, brings it back, cooks the food for us, provides the feast for us to eat, and then walks away with what's left over, And again, I say that because this is the vision of the mindset of the visionary and the people around him that are in this company. It hasn't changed. No money. They're not money motivated here. It's a real system that with a real visionary and a team that believe in something bigger than themselves. And this graph shows the mindset, the foundation of MTI, which is the little guy. So again, screenshot that, send that to somebody. Show them how we're eating over here. Now, what makes MTI different? We're the Bugatti of the industry, okay? We're like the super Bugatti of the industry. And I say that because it's the real deal here, okay? I use this illustration quite often on the calls that we do because I think it does an excellent job describing how MTI is different and what we should be focused on as members. An old mentor of mine who's involved in the currency and fraud department shows me these $100 bills, USD $100 bills that are so freaking real, but he focuses time and attention on the real bill. And I tell him, John, why do you do that? These are so convincing. Why aren't you filling the paper? Why aren't you looking at the corners and stuff like that? Because this thing's really convincing. And he says, Joel, I learned a long time ago that once I mastered what the real one looks like, feels like, smells like, then whenever I'm presented with one of these bills, it's easy for me to spot out the fake one. And in the same sense, that's how I share MTI. That's what makes MTI different, okay? We're different in a lane of our own. God bless everybody else, but I'm going to show you why we're different than everybody that's out there. Platform and program 100% free. So no registration fees. You don't have to worry about subscription fees, continuing to pump Bitcoin into the machine or anything like that. No administration fees. There's no packages, expirations, contracts, or any of that stuff on your BTC Capital. Full transparency on where your Bitcoin is at, full control on your Bitcoin. You can withdraw it at any time. And folks, as I mentioned, our track record speaks for itself. You know, I noticed that after 140,000 members, we're starting to put some fear in some people that find themselves competing with us. But what they can't compete with is the foundation that's here, as well as the track record that we have. We're not going anywhere. So I don't argue with anybody that doesn't believe in what we have. I'm focused on sharing this proven track record with those that need it and are willing to, take a leap of faith like I did. There's no trading knowledge required with any of this. MTI not only provides a system, but it provides a member portal free to the members. So for those of us that want to get involved and become knowledgeable about what's taking place, well, MTI has spent the money on the resources, on the leadership to get this out there. So if you want to learn, you can learn. You can earn while you're learning, but just know that that's available to you, okay, and not required. Truly passive. Folks, as I mentioned, I've been involved since September 2019. My wife and I got started because we needed to create an additional revenue stream of 5 figures per month for a nonprofit that we had. And since then, we've continuously grown our passive income and achieved that, not long after getting started in this business. And what we're able to do for this foundation, for our family, friends, and people that need it right now during this pandemic shows me that MTI is the real deal. And I've never seen anything like this and this passive income that I've been able to create as a result of MTI. As I mentioned, your full BTC capital goes into trade. Okay, so you deposit $100 million worth of Bitcoin. Well, $100 million worth of Bitcoin is going to go into your MTI account. If you withdraw it, that's going to come directly out as well. MTI doesn't touch it. I told you, Johan, Clint, and corporate, they go out, they slay the meat for us, the animal, they bring it back, they cook the animal, and the feast, and then they provide it to you for free. They eat last. So again, 100% of your BTC capital goes in, gets traded. If you withdraw it, it goes back to you. The compounding growth that we've experienced as a result of this is like, again, there's no hype behind this because the numbers prove the system is doing exactly what it says it's supposed to do. And then withdrawals, over 140,000 members, 15 months of a track record, no issues with withdrawals. Okay, Sherry's going to share some of these numbers, but I think last week we paid out like 140 Bitcoin or something crazy like that. Okay, so again, full control. And then within 48 hours, as long as it's done during the week, you're going to get that. Okay, no withdrawal fees, no waiting periods, no cancellation fees, none of that nonsense. We only want you guys here if you guys want to be here. And again, 140,000 members later, and we're not slowing down. So again, we welcome you. And I'm sure that if you do a little bit of research, ask the right questions, you guys are going to see exactly what we see, and you'll be able to join in all the fun. Now look at this. This is for anybody that's here for like the second or third time and still haven't gotten started. Just imagine if you would have joined last September 2019 when Scott and I got involved. If you fast forward to June of 2020, look at the growth. You would have experienced 166.18% That's part of the 40% profit, the daily profits I told you about. So just imagine if you were presented in September by anybody and you didn't take action and you're watching this now, you literally missed out, okay? You literally missed out. A daily average of 0.49%, you missed out on that. So you got to ask yourself, do I want to continue to come to these presentations and not get started? I would recommend getting started today. But again, the choice is yours. You make that choice. We're going to be here. I can't hear you, Joel. One of the people are saying, my brother Tevin, I apologize. I'm going to get louder. Can you hear me now, team? Sound is perfect. Thank you so much. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, our track record speaks for itself. Bitcoin's track record speaks for itself. I'm just going to tell you like this. If you're watching this, get started today. Register immediately after the call. It's free. Put your credit card away, your debit card away, sign up. Whoever invited you cares enough to share this with you. I told you we win, and I'm going to show you some of the trading that we do. We win daily, and we have an incredible average every single month. Okay, so we don't need anybody in order for us to continue to grow, in order for us to continue to win. Okay, now if you look on the slide currently, it shows our first negative trading day. As I told you, we've done well over 450 trading days over the course of these 15 months. Out of 450 trading days, we have one negative trading day. As I mentioned, there's also negative trades that take place on a daily, but we've been able to get in and out of the market consistently so that we're able to see profits. 450 days, over 450 days. Now, if you look at the negative trading day, which is the one, which is, it's a really good record, but also what excites the members, those that have knowledge of crypto and trading, is the 0.0933%, which tells me that the risk management is in place. I've blown accounts before. Okay, so to know that there's a stop loss, that's really exciting to see that taking place. And believe it or not, we were actually excited when we seen this negative trading day because it showed that the bot, the systems, as well as the traders that manage it know what they're doing. Now I'm going to ask Monica for some participation here. Monica, you probably already know what I'm going to ask. And I'm going to ask you, what's the Bitcoin price right now? Oh, shoot. Somebody said we maxed out the call at 1,000. All right, so let me stay focused. I'm getting excited. You guys got to excuse me. We maxed out the call. Congratulations, team. Thank you, Monica. All right, so if you guys look at the date on this right here, it shows July 25th, 2020. Look at the price, $11,170. Remember when I told you in January till today we've experienced 65%? Well, in January, the price was under $6,000. I think it was under $5,500 too. So if you would have had it up until July 25th, you would have got 11,170. That's quite an increase. You do the math, okay? You do the math. I'm focused on my Bitcoin. But if you look at what Monica just sent right now, this is just a couple weeks later, not even, which is what, 18th, a couple weeks later, the price has gone from 11,100 to 11,800, okay? Now, this is the track record of MTI, okay? Yeah, you guys see what's taking place with Bitcoin. But just imagine when you add something like this to the equation, a system to where we can comfortably grow our Bitcoin without any of the hassles, withdrawing whenever we want, without being charged an arm and a leg to do so. So I encourage you guys to get started immediately. Folks, again, I thank you guys for your time, for your participation. I really love MTI and everybody that's involved with a solid service for people to create a passive income. The referral program that we have is truly amazing, and I'm blessed to be part of it. So that is my time for today. I want to thank you guys all again for joining, and it is my honor and pleasure to introduce and pass it over to my sister, my mentor, my coach, my upline and business partner, Sherry Marks. Sherry, you out there?
Clinton just bumped my video. Sorry, you guys.
Oh, Clint.
I had to fix that. How are you doing, Joel?
Man, I'm doing great. I appreciate everything that you're doing behind the scenes, especially the interview that you had yesterday. We're so proud of you. We love you, and we're just blessed to have you leading this ship. Thank you so much, Sherry.
Shame, Joel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm not going to lie. It was a little bit daunting. because we were given a set of questions to prepare before the interview last night. And then when we got there, they went completely off topic and didn't ask us any of the questions that we had prepared. So it was definitely a very, very interesting evening, a learning curve for me. And I'm not going to lie, trying to keep my cool wasn't quite as easy as I thought it would be. So good evening, everybody. My name is Sherry Marks. I am the Head of Communications and Marketing for Mirror Trading International. I'm a proud member of MTI. I've been with the company since day one. And how proud am I to be able to present this organization to you with somebody like Scott Smith and Joel Santiago. These are exceptional leaders in our organization that do a phenomenal job at not just servicing our members, but also making sure that everybody feels like they belong. So Joel, Scott, thank you so much for everything. Scott, I have recovered from the video you sent me last night. You had me in tears. Thank you so much, my friend. I really do appreciate it greatly. So guys, before I jump into the referral program side tonight, I know that this is something that needs to be addressed, so I quickly want to do this. We are changing over to crypto. How exciting is that? But how suited is that for what MTI offers its membership? We want to be in the crypto space. We believe in Bitcoin. We're a Bitcoin in, Bitcoin out opportunity. So it was a natural progression for MTI to get into the crypto trading space. Now, I know that there were a couple people that had asked me that the liquidity in crypto is a lot less than what you'll find in the Forex markets. And that's absolutely true. But remember, we have an excellent bot. And guys, it's the same bot. It's our same product that is now trading not just Forex, but obviously moving into the crypto space. So we know this bot. We've programmed this bot. We are contracted exclusively to this bot. And we are 100% sure that this bot is going to get us fantastic results. And we're very, very excited about the future. So crypto is a 24/7 market, absolutely. But we have decided that for the next week, we're only going to be trading 5 days a week. And I'll tell you why. And I just got off a call with Johan Steinberg and his technical department. It's because they want to make sure that our bot is perfectly tweaked for weekend markets. We're a little bit different on the weekends to what it would do in the week. So we're going to tweak that bot a little bit. And probably by next week or the week after that, we'd be able to introduce a 7-day trade for all our members, which we are very, very excited about. Obviously, that means a fantastic future and a fantastic growth for our members. And we are very, very happy about that. I can also tell you that we have tested this bot alongside the Forex trading this week. So we have a track record already for our crypto bot. On Monday, we got 0.1% for members. On Tuesday, we did 0.28%. And yesterday, we did 0.3%. So you can see that with the tiny tweaks that we've made to the bot to better suit the crypto market, we've had phenomenal results. And that's for members' results. We are ready to go, rearing to go. The change over into crypto trading is going to be absolutely smooth. No break in services for our members. And I think that is very, very important. Now, we also want to chat about the fact that MTI is now with an unregulated broker. And I think it is important to have this discussion because when Johan Steinberg made the decision to move us from our previous broker, as is said in our press release, to an unregulated broker. And I felt my heart drop. I thought, oh my goodness, why would we do that? Now remember, guys, I come from the legal space. I'm not a trader. So when I hear words like unregulated, I hear what you guys hear, okay? So I do get a little bit nervous and I'm going, oh dear, should we be being with an unregulated bot? And when I chatted to Johan Steinberg, he made it so clear to me and now I understand it. And I'm so honored to share this with you guys. So when you look at a regulated bot, like we had a regulated broker, like we had before, immediately what you're stuck with is when one person writes something in the media or they put something in a financial statement or like the FSCA goes and puts out this terrible smear campaign that they've put out against MTI, a regulated broker are required to act. They are required, regardless of any kind of proof, to freeze MTI accounts. Now, because we are a Bitcoin business and we're an industry that is notorious for its negative perception out there, you're now looking at MTI putting our members in a very testy situation when we're with a regulated bot. So a broker. So Johan obviously had a look at that and said, how can I change this? He did a little bit of feedback. And then the next thing you know, he found a brilliant broker. It was a personal referral by somebody in the legal fraternity. and this broker is unregulated. Now, we deal in Bitcoin, which is unregulated, in a crypto trading space, which is unregulated. So essentially what has happened is the FSCA actually emailed our unregulated broker and asked them for our trading statements and balances, which, by the way, they had already been privy to. Johan Steinberg, I was in the meeting, showed the regulators our live trades. He showed them live Bitcoin balances. I saw it with my own eyes. I saw the regulator, 3 of them, stand up from their chairs, come and stand behind Johan, watch him log in, watch the live trades, and confirm the Bitcoin balance, which at that stage was just over 13,000 Bitcoin. And still, they don't tell people that, number one. And number 2, that still wasn't enough for them. So they emailed our unregulated broker and said, we want a list of all your clients. We want this, we want this, we want this. And the unregulated broker said, hang on a second, who are you? You're not our client. MTI is our client. So if MTI wants this information, we can give that to them, no problem. But you are not our client. We don't recognize your regulation because we're unregulated. And we will continue to do what our client instructs us to do, which is trade in the Forex and crypto space for their members. So you will see that what is important is that MTI has moved to an unregulated broker because we deal with Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is in an unregulated space. So it makes sense. And I then felt a lot more comfortable. In fact, I felt more safe. So the reason why we moved to an unregulated broker is because that is in the best interest of our members. It gives us the freedom to trade the crypto market, do business in Bitcoin without regulators obviously imposing on our business from an MTI perspective. So I hope this explains to everybody. I hope this gives everybody a little bit of clarity. So just for a summary's sake, yes, we will be trading crypto from tomorrow. You will not see a break in trading services to members, okay? So there's not going to be a day where there's no trading. Tomorrow, we're going to move over to the crypto bot. It's going to be a seamless change. We've tested it the whole week. We're excited about the prospects and what's going to be doing for our members. And you're then going to have a statement, a daily trading statement that's going to show you the cryptos that's been changed, put onto your account. Okay, so really, really exciting. Now, in terms of the unregulated broker, like I'd said, this is actually a good thing for MTI, you guys. It is important. And before I go into the referral program, I just want to say this. Yes, MTI we want to be a part of a regulated industry. But the fact of the matter is that Bitcoin, crypto trading, and this crypto business isn't regulated. And until those regulations are there, we cannot change our business model to the detriment of our members and fall into a regulatory process that doesn't have the members' best interests at heart. Okay. And I have watched Johan fight for this MTI membership from day one, which is why I'm so passionate about the company. And I think it's why our members are so passionate about the company. So for me, it's about working with a man that wants to help the man on the street. Regulators don't want to help the average person. They don't want to see financial freedom, which is beyond me. At the end of the day, MTI is here to protect its members, and I cannot say that for any other regulator that has been giving MTI a hard time. The final question people ask me is, can the regulators shut MTI down? No, they can't. Why haven't they? Because they can't. We don't fall within the regulation of the ambit of their regulation. They cannot shut us down. We haven't broken any laws. We are servicing our members. Every single MTI member is getting paid. There are no complainants. We have a world-class support system. So that is me defending MTI to the death. I'm excited about the future. Johan is excited about the future. And let me just say that every single member in MTI will bear the fruit and will see their Bitcoin grow through our trading profits because they've remained a member. Okay, it's as simple as that. We also haven't had massive withdrawals. That's the other thing. People are saying, oh, everyone's withdrawing from MTI. Where do people get this information from? Absolute lies. MTI is growing phenomenally fast. We have gotten fantastic exposure in the media, mainstream media, and we're excited about the future. So this is me not worried. This is me excited about crypto. This is me wonderfully excited about what's happening with Bitcoin price. And I love the fact that MTI has a referral program. Now, in that interview I had last night, I was asked, why do we have a referral program? Almost like an accusation. And my answer was quite clear. You know what? Lots of companies have referral programs. Why are we pretending like this is something new? It's not. MTI chose a referral program as marketing strategy. Why? Because it works, you guys. And it gives you, the member, a chance to create a secondary income for yourself. How terrible of MTI to help people financially. It makes no sense to me, right? No, referral programs are effective, and that can be seen in MTI's growth. So when you refer somebody to MTI, firstly, you need to know it's completely optional. But when you refer somebody to MTI, you're going to get paid a 10% referral fee. Okay, now that 10% referral bonus comes from MTI's marketing budget. It doesn't come from the person that you've referred's Bitcoin deposit. Okay, so very important. And this has already been verified, cleared up, and we're very excited about the fact that MTI is functioning 100% above board in this sense. Okay. When you took a look at the trading, there's no requirement to earn from the trading, so you don't have to jump through hoops of fire. When you've deposited your Bitcoin amount, like Joel has said, literally the trade starts automatically. There's zero requirements, zero fees for that. The binary bonus is something that gets paid out every single Saturday. And despite anything that anyone says, MTI paid over 25,000 people to the tune of $1.2 million the Saturday that just passed us. I can guarantee you that it's going to be more or less the same on Saturday this week. We will not stop servicing our members. We will not stop giving people their Bitcoin for the service that they've helped us to render with an MTI. And we're excited about the future. The binary is a fantastic way to make a secondary income for yourself. I am daily speaking to people that are saying to me, Sherry, MTI saved my life. MTI's referral bonus and referral structures have really helped me through this pandemic, through this lockdown, through this COVID crisis. So I love the binary bonuses, and we're going to chat about them in a second. The leadership bonuses are awesome. They're centered around binary qualification. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. And at the end of the day, it's all about creating a culture. If you're on this call tonight and you have a team, I want to tell you that your team is a reflection of you as a leader. If you are going to be skittish and running every single time something negatively gets put out into the market, your team is going to reflect that. We are looking for generals. We are looking for people that think outside the box, that see the value of Bitcoin and want to generate a second income for themselves and their families. That's what we're looking for. And in order for you to then lead your team, you've got to have posture. You've got to square up and not freak out every single time mainstream media gives you a bad report about Bitcoin or MTI or cryptocurrency, you guys. It's all about that posture, and the leadership bonuses helps us to implement that. Now, when you look at the binary, you've got to do two things in order for you to be binary qualified. First, you must fund your own MTI account with $200 worth of Bitcoin, and then you must refer two people, one left leg, one right leg. They must at least have $100 worth of Bitcoin in their accounts. Then you want to grow your weaker leg, because that's what the income for binary is basically centered around, the strength of your weaker leg. Now, what does the company do? Remember that pie Joel showed you earlier on with how the profits get divided? Well, 20% of all the profits generated in MTI gets proportionately divided amongst people that are binary qualified. And it's done so based on the size of your weaker leg. So let's say you've got 20 Bitcoin in your weaker leg, and there are 300 people that are binary qualified. They add all the weaker legs together, see what size the pie is, and then proportionately give you your portion of the profits. Now, I want you to consider what 20% of our trading profits are. It's unbelievable. Last week, Saturday, it was $1.2 million worth of Bitcoin, you guys. It was, I think, 137 Bitcoin, if I remember correctly. MTI is not a Mickey Mouse tiny company that runs at the sign of any kind of hardship. We take our responsibility to our members incredibly serious, and one of these binary commissions is one of those ways that we help people to create a secondary income totally separate from what we're doing in the trading space. So binary, sign up with $200 worth of Bitcoin, refer two people, one left leg, one right leg, and then you're binary qualified. Then you grow your weaker leg. That's the one with the weakest amount of Bitcoin in it. And what's also exciting about the binary is that people spill over into each other's organizations. So as I showed you here, when you sign up your third person, you cannot grow a third leg. You can place that person underneath one of the first two that you've brought in. That's what we call spillover. Now, spillover isn't something that you're entitled to. It's something we create together as a team. But at the end of the day, everybody works together, we earn together, and it's a real sense of Ubuntu, you know, where we earn from each other's efforts and everybody just like a family. And that's why people are so passionate about MTI, because everybody earns from each other's efforts. Everybody works together. And it's not from each other's deposits, it's from the profits that are generated through MTI's trading service. So we're very passionate about it, obviously, very excited. Now, if you want to earn from the binary bonuses, this is what you do. You have to sign up, find two, duplicate. Now, as soon as you do that, you will start earning the leadership bonuses. So here you can see, here's you. You've signed a personal referral on the one leg, personal referral 2 on the other leg. And everybody in this equation has to have $200 worth of Bitcoin. Now you're leadership binary qualified, right? As soon as you duplicate that one level deep, in other words, let's say I sign up Joel and I sign up Scott. As soon as I help Joel to become binary qualified, I'll earn a P1 leadership share. As soon as I help Scott to become binary qualified, I'll earn another P1 leadership share. So the company takes 2.5% of the profit they generated the week before and then equally divide it amongst anybody that has earned a P1 share. And you can earn as many as you like. So you guys, I want to put a challenge out there. If you're a leader in this organization and you have referred somebody to the organization of MTI, I would like you to go and help them to become binary qualified this week. Help them to refer 2 people, one left leg, one right leg. As you're helping them earn, you're going to earn P1 shares. I want to see you max out that P1 share volume, guys. That's what I want to see you do. Now, that is going to be valid for 8 weeks. And as you move to the next level, which is duplicating one more level down. So in other words, now I'm taking Joel and Scott and I'm helping them to earn P1, right? Then I earn P2. Now, P2 is based on my downline's weaker leg. As I help them earn, I earn. And this is an income that grows systematically as and when the organization grows. And you earn that forever. Okay, so remember, to earn leadership bonuses is a very simple process. Sign up, find 2, duplicate, and the golden number is $200 worth of Bitcoin. So quickly to take note of, just to recap, your Bitcoin is only used when it is traded. Okay, very important. You put your money into your Bitcoin, into your MTI profile, it is traded. The only time it is touched again is when you withdraw it. Okay, very important. That is a very, very important thing to remember, because your Bitcoin is not used to pay another member. All payouts are from profits generated in trade for that week, and new members are not necessary for current members or to earn from the trade or the network. So I want to make this very clear. If not one person joins MTI in the future, we will still be trading, we will still be generating profits, and we will still be servicing our members. Okay, so I want to make that unequivocally clear to anybody listening tonight. I also want you to know that if every single member withdraws from MTI and I am the only client left with MTI, MTI will still be trading for me and I will still be generating my profit every day. So I want to make that very, very clear. If you're one of those guys that has one of the few people that has withdrawn, great, go play with your ball somewhere else. It doesn't make a difference to what's happening with me and MTI and my team. Okay, very, very important. The Bitcoin is generated through trade, not through recruiting, and your daily trading profit is automatically compounded into your account every day. You don't have to do anything, it's all done for you. There is no withdrawal cost. We've spoken about that. We don't encourage withdrawals over the weekend, so do them during the week. And there's no earning limits on what you can earn from the trades, you guys. If you want to earn $2 million worth of Bitcoin every single day, then you can put in a lot of Bitcoin to try and get those kind of results, but there is no limit, okay? Very, very important. All right, so your daily trading profit is automatically added to your account every day. No requirement for that, all right? 10% referral bonus, a week in arrears. Once you've referred somebody from MTI, doesn't get paid from the person you've referred to Bitcoin. Leadership bonuses, sign up, find to duplicate, comes naturally. Everybody must have $200 worth of Bitcoin, and you get paid binary bonuses every single Saturday. I want to just tell you guys that, wait, let's go through how you get started first. So you get your link from the person that invited you here tonight. You take that link, you create your profile, you buy your Bitcoin, you put your Bitcoin into your profile, trading starts automatically, Bob's your uncle. Now what you can do is sit back, watch your Bitcoin grow if you like, or you can get actively involved in the referral program. Optional, of course. Refer 2 people, one left leg, one right leg, duplicate. The next thing you know, your organization's growing and you're on your way to creating a truly passive income. So for me, this is how I have funded my lifestyle. This is how I became financially free. And I think you can do the same. But the difference between you and me is just I did it. I actually got down and got working and got it done. It's just action, guys. It's taking action on a decision that was made. So I want to end off the conversation tonight, this presentation with everybody, where we were sitting in an interview with a regulator, and they had asked Johan if he had stopped trading, okay? And I watched our CEO sit back like this, and he said, no, I haven't. And when he was asked why he didn't stop trading, he said, because I'm responsible for over 130,000 people across the world. I want you to know how dedicated this management team, this board, the shareholders, and the leadership for MTI is to this organization. And like I said earlier on, if I am the only client left with MTI, that would be perfectly fine. I will not ever be leaving because I'm not stupid enough to make a financial decision like that. But at the end of the day, I'm dedicated to my process. I'm dedicated to where I am going in terms of my Bitcoin portfolio. And MTI is the vehicle that will take me there, and no one will make me believe otherwise. All right, so I wanted to just quickly tell you guys that I'm excited about the future. I'm excited about what's happening in Mirror Trading International. Tomorrow, we're moving over to crypto. Yes, we've been trading Forex up until today. So today will be our last day for Forex. But let me also just say that we are very busy with a process where we will reintroduce Forex to our members in the very near future. Okay, so it's going to be phenomenal. In a month's time, give or take 4 weeks, you're going to see Forex trading, crypto trading, all from MTI for our members, and we are thrilled about the future. So let the trolls say what they like. It doesn't change the fact of what's happening in MTI, because opinions are exactly that, opinions. And the facts don't care about feelings. So I'm very excited about the future. I'm actually thrilled that I get to share this with you guys tonight. You have an opportunity to make a decision, and I urge you to please make a good decision. All right, make good decisions. Don't make decisions based on the media and what people are telling you and what your cousin with his Datsun is telling you to do with your Lamborghini, okay? Because Toyota drivers should not be giving Lamborghini drivers any advice, okay? Okay, I don't mind Toyota that much, but you know what I mean, okay? You're getting the basic story here. My husband drives a Toyota, so all relax, okay? Just relax. Thank you very much for having me here tonight, you guys. I'm excited. I'm thrilled to be here, and I'm going to hand over to Scott to close out this call. Thank you, Scott.
Hey, I'm a Toyota driver.
I'm sorry. It's not a deep Trackhawk, but what can you do, friend?
Hey, listen, I got that Lamborghini. It's on a freight train. It's headed over my way. Actually, I think I just upgraded to a Bugatti. Anyways, Sherry Marks, thank you so much for, I'm telling you, the way you explain this compensation plan, I was just messaging Joel. I was like, damn, she's freaking good, man. I love it. Hey, listen, we're very, very blessed to have you, a part of this team, this company. You are, like the video I sent you, we can go into lengths, but this is a presentation call. Guys, listen, we're very lucky to have these guys, these ladies, these entrepreneurs in our corner with MTI. We're here for a reason, not for a season. We are here to change the way people make money. And it's about time we make this happen. But in closing, I want to thank you all very much for taking the time to come see what we have here at MTI. We don't hype things up. We don't browbeat people into the big business. That's not what we're here for. We're here to simply share our experiences with you guys. And we hope you make that decision to lock arms with us and build a very well, financial goals, whatever you want, really. But in closing also, we get one chance. We get one chance at this so-called life, ladies and gentlemen. We get one chance. And we got to live it, embrace it, but we got to do it on our time. We truly do. If you think about it, what's going on right now in the world is crazy. So it puts things in perspective. Like, it's our time to shine. This is our time, but you get one shot at it because the finish line is 6 feet deep. And that's scary to think about it. So we got to get to work. We have a lot of work to do, but we got to do it now. We got to do it now. So God bless you guys. Thank you so much for taking the time. I can't wait to build this with all of you guys that are here today or watch the recording. I'm just very blessed, and I'm very pumped and excited for the future of MTI. Take care, you guys. This call is officially over.